Hi out there, my Scorpionics. This is Carrie Mubarak at wooingnature.life. Sorry I'm late with your March reading. It's been a lot going on, as you well know, I'm sure. So, I will be doing a medicine wheel reading for you, and while I'm shuffling, I'll just let you know what a medicine wheel reading is all about. It's based on a Native American concept or construct, religious and spiritual and healing concept. It really looks at who you are at your center, at your core, what's going on with the situation at its core. Um, and then it looks at four other points around you. So, a very circumspect view of your situation um, and the whole purpose of it is for healing. It's for healing purposes. So, at your center, just like your Libra friends, we've got by the book. So, Scorpios, if you're around any Libras, you might want to get with them. They're going through the same exact thing. So, it's been some really strange territory or odd territory, obscure territory, and you're trying to get some clarity around that. You're trying to clear up the terrain because the terrain can be confusing. If you think about it, this is like elephants out in the desert. If you're out in the desert, you can't see, you don't know where you are. You're in the middle of the desert. You don't know where you are. You don't know where east, north, south, east, west. Where am I? Where am I going? Everywhere in front of me is sand. Just like if you were out in the middle of the ocean, it's the same thing. So you're just trying to get your grounding. You're trying to get your footing, and you're trying to see where you are. And the best way to do that is to follow a set of procedures or orders. There's something beneficial in that. Excuse me. So in the South, which is what you're learning right now, it's to be fair. So, fairness is about balance, but balance is about knowing yourself. You can't be balanced if you don't know where you are. So, if you're feeling like you're out in the desert and don't know where you're going, then it's going to be hard for you to find the balance that you're looking for. So, that's what's going on here. Again, the way out of that is to go by the rules, go by the order. Don't try to stray off the path right now. Just follow what's right in front of you and do it. Just do what's in front of you. Stay focused there. All right, so we got a couple of cards here that came in reverse, and because I'm reading from Colette Baron Reed's The Wisdom of the Oracle, she suggests that when cards come in reverse, that you read the protection message for that card. So I am going to follow that. I'm going to be by the book with you all on these two. 22, number 22 is the card. Sorry, I'm thinking about by the book and trying to turn the pages of the book. All right, here's your protection message for the West. This is the West position represents your past. It also represents like where you've been and your experiences. So it says humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. To be what you want to be, you can't do what you did. All right. Um, in a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. So this is total surrender. So the way that you've done things in the past, the normal operations, don't go by that. So we're looking at a new set of operations here is what we're looking at. I'm also going to go ahead and skip over the north position and head straight to the east because we were also talking about, it's also in reverse. So I want to go ahead and knock that one out and give you that one too while we're in the book. So the protection message for, and this is the higher power, but it's in reverse. It says, now is the time to examine what you are giving energy and attention to in the back of your mind. Oh, wow. If you're obsessing about being right, about old resentments or failed expectations, about money, or about any other people, places, or things, these will be the source from which you create. Mm. But you want spirit to be your source. Take heart, for your higher power, your higher power will never desert you. Oh, that is so sweet. And it's always waiting for you to remember the sacred partnership you share. Turn away from other sources of power that don't serve your highest good. There's no greater source than spirit. You can always surrender your troubles and trust that they will be taken care of. You are in good hands. Oh, wow. And then the last card, of course, is serendipity. So there's this moment waiting for you, Scorpio. There's this moment waiting for you, but it is truly about surrender, and it is truly about trusting your higher power and allowing the higher power to be there for you. That's it. That's it. I don't know. Like, there's nothing else. So there's wherever you all are, and I mean, if you feel like this, it just can't get any worse, then know that there is a higher power calling you. It's definitely strengthening. I feel the strength of it. I also feel like, you know, what it feels like to be in a situation like that when you feel like there's no, like, oh my God, you know, how can it get any worse? Well, it probably can't. And so that means it's going to get better, but surrender is important. Surrendering becomes very important to the process. Having faith in your higher source, whatever you perceive that to be. All right, there's the last one. Thank you. All right, so these are clarifying cards for your reading here. In the by the book position, there's victory, but victory in reverse. Again, it's waiting for you. The opportunity is waiting for you. It's right there. You've been feeling like you've had a lot of bad luck. Like, oh, nothing that I want to do is happening. It's not working for me. Yep, you have to go through this process. By the book, to me, a lot of times when I get that, there's a process involved here. And you're not in control of it, basically. All right, here in the South position where we had to be fair and about balancing, what you're learning to do is find balance here. And the balance is definitely about trusting and about having faith. It's about being able to see the situation that you're in as this is the lowest point. So whatever you've been ruminating about or whatever you've been having your mind on, you have to let that go. Anyway, to be fair to yourself. But in that position, we have the Empress, which is where the bounty is. The bounty is in the balance. It's about bringing this to balance. So if it's bounty that you've been looking for, or abundance that you've been looking for, this is where you're going to find it. You're going to find it when you reach this balance point that you're seeking, or that your life experience is pushing you toward. In your situation, you're not seeking it. It's like life is it's putting it on you. It's throwing it on you so that you will find the balance. I know that place. You're not alone. Nine of Chalices, it's in reverse. The Nine of Chalices is your good luck card. It's when you can look out beyond you and see the horizon. And right now you're not seeing it because you're focused on these things that are really keeping you out of your blessing zone. Remember, it's about grace. It's not about, it's not about the work you're putting in. It's about being in a state of grace. And being in a state of grace really is about balance, for real though. All right, the serendipity. Okay. Again, I see you again looking out, looking from where you are to another place. It's somewhere you want to be. You want to be in a different place. You're seeking the grass on the other side. You're looking for something else to happen. You're looking for good luck. Look at this serendipity card. You're looking for your luck to change. That's what you want to happen. but you're still sitting on this side looking over into the other side. Hmm. So if you want that moment to happen, you just have to be there, but you're not there because you have to reach this balance. I know these things don't always turn out like exactly like how we want them to, but hey, it is what it is. It's called life, and we're still learning, okay? And Scorpio, you guys, y'all love to learn anyway, so just keep going. All right, so in the East position where we talked about the need to have faith and the need to connect and know that your higher power is guiding you, we have the Six of Chalices. And the Six of Chalices is when you find home, when you're in the right place, when everything is comfortable. It's almost like you've drawn the thing that you were looking for to yourself. And it may not look like what you thought it was going to look like, but it's perfect. That's what that means. So yeah, it's getting off the fence here for you, and I just want you to bear in mind those protection messages for you. I want you to really pay attention to those during the month of March. Your abundance is here. It's available to you, and it's available to you through these lessons that you're learning right now about yourself. So don't knock the lessons. As difficult as they may be, don't knock them, because when you get on the other side, you're going to be quite pleased with what you have co-created, and what has been given you through grace. So I hope that was helpful to you, Scorpio. If you need additional help or assistance in this process this month, you can reach out to me at info@wooingnature.life. I'll be glad to provide this service. I can do a personalized medicine wheel reading for you, just for you. And then we also do personal development plans, meditation classes, anything that's going to help you get unstuck and get healed. It's all about the healing, folks. It's all about healing. So I hope that this is helpful to you. I hope you have a wonderful March, and I hope you have a great life.